everyone, so today I want to show you the advanced stamping technique is what it's called. Basically we are going to be doing this. So as you can see, it's not like any other stamp, it's a little more detailed. You can add some color, some extra color, whereas these three berries would normally be empty, and same with these leaves. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I didn't come up with this technique. I've seen it on two different people's Instagrams, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put them below because I don't know how to pronounce their usernames, and possibly put their names on the screen as well, just so you guys can kind of see. But yeah, so let's get started. First you apply your base coat. I'm using Rejuvecoat by Dury, whatever. And then I've got my base color, which is this really beautiful China Glaze, which I think was from their Autumn Nights collection. And it is called Gossip Over Gimlets. So for the outline of my stamp, so I've got my Conad stamper, and this is a Bundle Monster plate, and it is plate 302. So for my actual stamp outline, I am using another China Glaze color, and this is Jolly Holly. So what we're going to do, you're going to do the basic parts, the basic steps of a stamp. So I've already done my other finger and cleaned my plate and stamper, which you want to do. And then you're going to brush your color over top. You're going to scrape it clean. I'm going to take the big side of my stamper and push it directly down. And see, so we've got that there. Now, what we're doing next is we're going to let that dry. And then once that's dry, I will got my, I know my nail wheel looks kind of disgusting, but I'm using it as a palette of sorts. So you take a clean nail art brush, just a really small tipped one. And I'm going to take another green, and this is Jade is the New Black by OPI. What you're going to do, you're going to dip in your color, and you're going to fill this in. You don't have to be particular, because the lines are actually going to show through on the other side when we pull this off. I'm going to show you how to remove it and all that, because yes, it is dry obviously and all that good stuff. So you don't have to be particular, that's why this is a little bit easier. One way of thinking of it is we're kind of making our own sticker for our nail. Here's your finished coloring in of your stamp. So this is really cool. It's kind of like a weird paint by numbers thing if you think about it. You don't have to be particular, and it brings a new dimension to stamping for those of us who aren't good at freehand. So just let that dry completely, and then I'll show you the next step. You need a fast dry top coat. I'm going to use Seche Vite today. I do have a couple other top coats that I've been using, but Seche is always a good one for stamping of any kind. So you're just going to take that and paint over it with the top coat, like so. And then again, you just let that dry completely. This is very important. Let this one dry completely, because the first one I didn't. And this is what I got. And it left some on the stamp. I want to wait till it's nice and dry. You can see it move, all that stuff. I give it extra time on top of that because my first one kind of failed. Now I'm just gonna pull it off with tweezers. And there we have our little nail sticker. Isn't that cool? It would have just been such a hollow stamp. Anyway, so here's the part where I didn't really know what I was supposed to do. So, now, what I did is I cut the excess I'm going to cut a little of the excess top coat here off, so if you want to kind of having to avoid doing that or do it less, put less top coat on your design. I meant to, but the angle I'm at, it didn't work out very well for me. So I'm just going to do that. There you go. Now to get it to stick to the nail, again, I wasn't exactly sure. I know all the tutorials that I saw or watched said top coat, but I didn't know if that was before or after. So what I did is I just took a very thin layer of Sesh, or as thin as you can with a full bottle of Sesh, and did this. And then I took my sticker, and you make sure that the messy side is down, and then you just stick it on your nail. And I wanted it over here. And you just kind of press it down. Now I'm just going to take a minute to do that, kind of like so. Next, you see this little bit there, you're going to take your cuticle clippers, which I always say never use it for your actual cuticles, and you're going to cut the excess top coat that's not on the nail, because it obviously won't get caught by the top layer of top coat. Just make sure you get it on you clip it around the tips too, and on the sides, just so it's not hanging off the nail. And then you're going to take your normal amount of top coat, or a more generous amount, and you're just going to seal it all in. Yo, I'm in love with this. This was my first time trying, so you guys got to experience that with me. So here's both nails. I'm quite happy with them, and I hope you guys try it out and you enjoy it as much as I did. When I first saw it, I was so excited, because I always wanted to add more detail to my stamps and had no idea. So I'm going to link to their profiles on Instagram. You can see their tutorials as well. And see you guys next time.